going to revisit that. So at the end of the
said
day,
his name. You just said his name. What do you mean not going to revisit it?
I'm not going to listen. Knowledge. I'm not going to go down this road again. I'm just not.
Wait, but Adam, is it a man or a woman? Is it really a like? Who is it?
Yeah, is it a nickname? Is it a clubhouse person? I mean,
Who was he? Like,
Okay, so thank you for
Yeah,
updating that. That is you're right, that was a left-leaning thing. Okay. So 2,000 events, over 50 states, 5 billion plus people, but most were, liberals.
I saw it here where I'm at. It was a mixture between like white people and the immigration people. So it's like,
Okay.
I didn't do anything. So now it's over with. I just don't. I think protests are fucking pointless. Although I did see something. I don't know if it was true or not. But like, it was a video. I sent it to Nathan. There's a bunch of fucking white people in Egypt. Like, I guess they were there to protest on something about Egyptians' behalf, but the people they were protesting for were like violently kicking them out. Like, they didn't want them. That's fucking. These people are trying to get in with the business.
Michael, Mike, I just want to apologize to you for offering you up to the LGBT offering plate. You know, it is what it is. You know, some things are said. You know, it is what it is. But I apologize to you, brother.
Wait, you talking to Michael or Zaddy Fine?
What is Zaddy? What does that mean?
That's like a zesty way of saying Zaddy.
Oh my god.
It comes with responsibilities.
Oh, does it?
I'm sorry, Shulov left because I have another state federal question. Is it true that Trump also is passing a federal abortion ban? That after 12 weeks, regardless of state laws, that abortion is...
That doesn't sound like him. He's kind of moderate on that shit. Someone chat GPT that right now. I'm curious.
No. Hold on. I just want to clear up some information. People are calling Mike Banana Mike in the chat. Mike is not a homosexual. All right. So I want you guys to stop this narrative right now.
Wait.
All right. So Mike is not a homosexual.
100% homosexual.
He is not a homosexual. Mike is not a homosexual.
That's not true.
Stop this.
Hey,
Stop
dog,
this.
you wish I was 10%, bro.
No, I'm not trying to break up a happy home, Mike. So again, at the end
There's
of
nothing.
the day, Mike.
Nothing you guys don't know. My wife knows everything about it. Think what you want to think.
Well, you did tell her you would rather a man do you in the butt.
100
Be
man.
a gorilla.
I'm so tired right now. Oh my God. Please, Nathan, atheism.
I'm just saying.
Hold on, my wife's in here right now. She said, what do I now?
Piece of
Hold on,
it.
you want to repeat this right now? Hold up, Nathan, go ahead. Hold on, I'm going to take you off. Go ahead. Say what is that?
Hi, Nathan.
Mike said he would
We love you, Miss Mike. We love you, Miss Mike.
He
If you get tired of him, I got a BBC that swings down to my knees.
would rather allow 100, not 99, not 80, not 60, but 100 men to do sexual activities with him versus one female gorilla.
What do you think?
Yeah, man.
Thank you. See? Thank you.
He's just within the same fucking element.
Species?
Yeah.
See?
The way you said thank you.
I
I know.
gave, I'll choose the man.
No, you guys are not going to use my hoop earrings troll. Like, stop it.
I didn't understand what that meant.
Stop it.
Please explain to me.
Stop. Well, I mean, it just applied to concrete. I mean, concrete's the only, black woman adjacent, shaking his hoop earrings, rolling his neck, and, putting black men in place. So, it is what.
On another note, I don't think Charlie's a real Mexican.
That's because she's a realist.
It's because you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know a real one.
What's the real Mexican? What's the real Mexican test?
Y'all heard that American accent? Like a Mexican.
Wait,
I don't
you see those videos?
She didn't say an S at the end. She had no elongated
Say
word.
Walmart.
Yo, knowledge. The only reason why, a certain said person ended up in my room, I just commented on certain, somebody's Tia that got, chased through a laundromat, and he didn't like the fact that, I support illegal immigration. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, I mean, if your Tia is getting chased through a laundromat and you're saying, "Oh, guys," obviously I'm gonna try to have a conversation with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, certain people, Mike, you ain't know who the person is. Trying to find out who the person is. Everybody keeps on with this person. Who's this person?
Oh, Mike showed me an interview with him. You remember Mike? You sent me that with Whack 100. I did. You know what? Yeah, on Instagram. What was it about? I just said my people, like my friends, should go off on the fun. Conference call. I wouldn't know who it was. Can I send you something? Well, do you remember like what it was of like what they were talking about?
No, I mean, people were upset because I was calling people porch monkeys, and I had to explain to him that, again, there is a difference between black people and porch monkeys. And again, like the accusations of me calling black people the N-word, that was Pepe. I can't take responsibility for Pepe. The same way that Tally cannot take responsibility for Pepe.
Yeah, my God, that portion of the ocean, I can't find anything.
What was the allegation?
It was a rumor, but it was something like, Trump is gonna pass 12-week appointment. I can't find it.
Well, 12 weeks is what, 3 months? I mean, wouldn't you get worried if you missed your period 1 month?
Wait, 12 weeks? Yeah, that's 3 months. Well, the issue is that it doesn't work like clockwork for some women.
Wait, did they look into it? Did he actually do a federal math?
No,
Just engaging. Just engaging.
I found an article. I haven't read it yet though, but the title sounds like something.
I looked up Black 100 and everything pops up as like Clubhouse stuff. Is he a Clubhouse person?
What?
I think
No.
she has.
No, what the fuck is he?
Trump says he will support national ban on abortions around 15 weeks of pregnancy.
Knowledge, stop trying to sow division. I'm telling you, it's not going to end up very well for you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now.
The person that pulled up was Black 100 from Clubhouse addressing Aaron the plumber. That's like the person that pulled up.
And Nathan, you said I sent an Instagram video to you about this guy, or it's something like that?
Pockets.
I'm just like, I just don't understand.
Pockets, yo. Like I got put in the hot seat. Like it's crazy.
No, I think a lot of non-clubhouse people don't know who Blackwater is. I don't think I know who it is. I don't think Mike knows who it is. I don't think Alaska knows who it is. A lot of people don't know who it is.
Wait, who was it?
Someone named Black 100.
Wait, was that the guy that they called in when Pepe was doing some stuff and like
That's what I
backing
said.
it?
Only thing I know
Yes.
about is Dr.
Yes.
Adams and Pepe. Yeah, Dr. Adams and Pepe. That's the only thing I know about.
Oh yeah, that's the only thing I know about him too. And
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry about that. Go ahead, B.
Oh no, it's okay. That's it.
Alright, thank you.
You know, and Concrete did nothing to defend. Concrete did nothing to defend me.
Can you stop?
Absolutely nothing. Concrete. I'm
Can
disappointed.
you stop, bro?
You're a coon. You're a
So
coon.
Whack 100
Coon.
is Blueface. Whack 100 is Blueface manager, and he's the game manager, and he's a notorious, world-renowned blood, right?
So
Pyro.
apparently,
And so,
in
okay,
these
bro,
camps
alright.
were saying that I was calling people
Alright.
porch monkeys, and I was
Bro, just
confronted.
chill. His,
No, that's what
his
happened.
reputation, go online and you'll see his reputation from getting into fights, being associated with the game, from game like being popular, and association with Blueface, and his association with Tech 9 after he got called out as a rat.
Oh,
Yeah.
White 100. And not only that, but he's now currently like a featured guest on Adam 22's podcast, right? No Jumper. So he's not a regular guy. He's very influential.
Thank you.
What's her name? Amber Rose knows him. They got into a beef one time, and it got really ugly online. And so Adams is rightful to be very scared, to be very demure, submissive, yes, to Whack 100. But he could have still stood on business and say, yo, this guy's a bitch. But what he did is he ran totally away from his position, lied,
Who
didn't
ran?
say any of these things.
Who ran?
And then later on, you, dummy, you. And then later on, what happened was Whack is not dumb, right? If he wanted to, he could have, got all kind of evidence. He was trying to like just be cordial with
Evidence of what?
and he basically
Evidence of what? Concrete?
gave Adams
Evidence
an out.
of what?
Bro,
Concrete?
shut up, bro.
Evidence of what?
Just chill. We're talking, bro. Just calm
You
your
know,
acting
Adams,
weird
come on,
right
bro.
now.
Let it be one-on-one, please. I don't want to moderate, but please, chill us, bro.
Thanks, bro. So basically, Whack 100 sensing that Adams isn't being forthright, he just basically gave him an out. He's like, bro, I get into these conversations, I sometimes get heated, and I'll say some things to make a bigger point. Is that what you're doing? And he said, yes, that's what I'm doing. And so I just take it that Whack didn't really want to press him on it, and he fucking ran the fuck away from his position. His position earlier, these are his words, that Gaza should be blown up, fucking Iran should be blown up, and he was talking, I got on stage, I said something to him, he called me a monkey and all this, and saying all kind of wild shit. He ran away from
Never use the N-word. I never use the N-word. Stop it.
He ran away from those accusations. Even if somebody says you call people a nigger, and you say, "Oh, I never said that," you should.
Because I never said that.
No.
I never said that.
You should say no. I didn't
Concrete.
say that.
Concrete.
You
Play the
should say no. I never said that. But I did call them porch monkeys, and I did say all this other stuff.
Right. So I admitted
Because
it.
nigger,
So
sorry,
I
okay.
admitted it.
Bro, he had to give you that out. You never fucking
He didn't have to give me anything out. I admitted
What he
it.
did is
He asked me a question. Did you call black
hold on,
people
bro.
porch monkeys?
Hold on.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And yes, I used it because it was offensive. That's why I said it. So again, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
issue that I have is that you ran away from it, tried to blame it on Pepe, tried to say you didn't
What
say
did
it.
I run away
Because
from?
he did ask you if you were saying anti-black stuff. You didn't just rely
I
upon.
admitted it.
Did you say? No, you didn't. Not initially.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Oh my God. Do you want me
I
to
gave you the part. I said the
What the fuck are
part.
you doing?
I said the part where you finally admitted to it, but you soft pedaled it, right? You didn't say it with your fucking
Here
chest.
we go.
You just tried to say.
Bone,
First thing you did.
They're trying to nail me
Yo,
to the cross
yo.
like Jesus Christ. Like
Get
this,
off the
like
homeboy
this is
now,
crazy.
bro. Hey,
This is
get off the
crazy.
homeboy. Get off the
Take the
homeboy.
name of Jesus.
Get off
Yeah,
the
don't do that,
homeboy.
bro. Don't do that. You're being very blasphemous.
Get off
Anyway,
the
so the
homeboy.
whole point. So the whole point is Adams.
Get off the homeboy now, like I said, son. I know you heard me the first time. Get off the homeboy. You made a mistake or something.
No, let Bone cook.
Damn.
Let Bone cook.
No, he's got to wait his turn, right? So
No,
just wait till I'm
my
done and
turn
you
for
can go.
what, bro? Hey, get off his.
Yeah. Anyway, so the
Why are
whole
you trying
point
to move
is
that black man?
the whole point is that when WAC 100 when WAC 100 came into the room and first asked who said what, he didn't even stand on that because he didn't even know Adams by name. He just heard the accusations. He heard that it was happening in this room, and he came in to investigate what was going on. He didn't even say I was talking shit about black people. It had to be called out, and at first he tried to blame somebody else, tried to blame Pepe. So no, he didn't stand on business. I tried to fucking bring it up. He shot me to the goo. So Adams, you're a fucking.
When Wack was asking who was said, saying such things, who was the first person that actually took the cop and actually, admitted to saying such things?
Not you.
Okay. Now you're lying. Bring a bone. Bring a bone.
I'm right here, bro. I'm right here.
No, I said it. And I said it because it was offensive.
Notice how he.
And I
Notice how he
explained.
just said.
I
he just
explained.
spoke for Bone.
I explained the
He said
reasons
Bone,
why I said what I said. So again, at least I can be a man. At least I can be a man and stand with my shit on my
Did Adams
chest.
call anybody a monkey? Bone. Did Adams call anybody a monkey?
Yes, I admitted it.
Look.
I admitted it.
Be in the
I
witness.
admitted it. I called
Be
you
the
a
witness.
monkey specifically
Fucking cow.
because you are a
The
monkey.
voice coming out of the mic is not of a man.
Adams, I'm not gonna repay your evil for you.
What the fuck is this curry cooking ass Indian? Like, what the fuck? Like, go cook your tikka masala. Go cook your tikka masala. Yes, I am racist. Yes, thank you. I am racist. Thank you.
This is his IQ. This is what he can do.
Let daddy
All right.
talk. Goddamn.
Yes. Tikka masala.
I think
Good cooking ass curry Indian. Go talk to your cousin Kamala and ask why she lost.
Go to Tel Aviv, bitch.
Yeah, great. Thank you. And many children in my family that have, studied at the University of Tel Aviv. Thank you, Curry Warrior. Thank you. Yeah, Curry Warrior. Yeah, why don't you focus on making 7-Eleven great again? Thank you. Shut the fuck up.
I don't know who's on whose side right now.
White skin was promised 3,000 years.
Oh yes, I come over here and I've been in Texas for 7 years. Oh. Fucking dudes are all the same. They never fail.
I do codes. I love that. I fucking love that.
I'm here and I'm tax free for 7 fucking years, and then you trade it out to your cousin, to your brother, your uncle, every single time. It's fucking disgusting. Fuck you, your mommy, and your family.
Freaking the Mud Hut Warriors. The Mud Hut Warriors. Why don't you go tie a turban on your head and go back to fucking stink charming? Thank you.
Don't blow some shit up in your fucking
And I don't want to piss on that
Disgusting.
volleyball.
Your fucking Mongol.
They found the assassin of the minister, who was in the bunker. In the bunker.
Mongol way to religion and dirty houses.
They're in the bunker.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
Guess what?
Guess what?
Guess what?
Guess what? Guess what? Nobody gives a fuck. They left.
Guess what? Guess what?
They left. Nobody gives a fuck.
Guess what? Guess what?
Nobody's gonna help you. Rats are in the bunkers.
Oh, that's
Come on, let's fight.
great.
Let's
So
fight, man.
so newsflash, America didn't elect a curry cooking collard greens foot in the bathtub ass Indian. So again, yes, remember what soil that you're on, buddy. Remember what soil that you're on, buddy.
So your tongue is in the New York City.
Yeah, right. Excuse me, Bollywood. Excuse me, Bollywood. Remember exactly who the fuck you're talking to. We're Americans. We're Americans, Bollywood. We're Americans, Bollywood.
This is Islamabad.
Yeah, exactly. Islamophobic. Darker. Yeah, right. Exactly. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. No one gives a flying curry carpet riding fuck. Nobody cares.
I have a
Nobody
controversial.
cares.
I have a controversial topic.
Just say it. Just say it.
Alright, one mic. Y'all wanna crash out? I wanna crash out. One mic. Everybody else that interrupts, get put down. Go ahead.
Thanks. So, thank you, the inspiration.
You trying to get pussy still? You just trying to get pussy?
So, we're talking about other cultures and, you know, how, some cultures like to, or some countries want to regulate their immigration, and it's because they want to, sometimes they argue whether it's homogeneity with, a culture or type. Some are saying that, well, cultures will get, that they'll be like genocided, you know, like cultures will age out. My controversial opinion is, why do people all around the world in different cultures try to sustain their culture so hard to the detriment of other living beings, trying to uphold the culture of dead men? Like, if you think about it, culture, all that culture is, right? If it's whatever type of culture it is, it's what our ancestors came together and they did, right? So why is it so, scary to have a culture, aged out? I don't get it. I think that it's emotionally immature and it's ignorant. I think if we look forward, eventually we're going to be so connected, and we're going to be. I think we're all going to be one color in the future in 1,000 years, right? I could just imagine us all being all humans being a uniform brown. Our connectivity, our ability to access and travel, the way that we're going to, technology is going to increase, and the way that we're going to mix, we're all going to be just one uniform fucking race, and the culture.
Respect, right? I feel like I'm following the line of reasoning into your brain. Is there a question?
Yeah. So my question. Sorry, thank you, knowledge. No, I appreciate it. No, I appreciate it, and I will always take criticism because I know I blabber a lot. So my question is, what are people's best argument for wanting to maintain a culture? If you're going to what's the problem with culture aging out?
Do you mean maintaining a homogenous culture? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, for the reason that people, want to just different cultures are all around the world, like Indian culture, German culture, Italian culture, Hispanic culture, all these different types of cultures, right? And we fight so hard to make sure, we don't want too many immigrants coming in because then they're going to dilute our culture, and then it's going to be our culture is going to disappear.
I think it's because we have this inherent tribal fucking feature built within us. This room has a culture. If someone from another room came in and tried to be critical onto how we operate, we'd be like, fuck you, blah blah blah, fuck you. To me, it's no surprise. Whether I agree with it or not is different. But if I'm standing outside I think it's just it goes against fucking just who we are, and so like people don't like change, especially if it's going to change what they like about why the circumstances are the way they are. And so I'm one of those people. I don't necessarily like change, and if somebody came in, especially abruptly, and just wanted to say, no, this is the way it's gonna be, it's like, nah, fuck you, I don't like it. So it happens every 48 years too. New president, new person in power, you have complainers and you have like people celebrating. So like when has it not been that way? It's always been that way.
Yeah, that's a good point. I guess I'm looking at like um all the different, like for example, I was listening to somebody in the UK talk about how they want to um regulate their immigration because they don't want other cultures to come in and wipe them out. But I don't understand. That's what I don't understand. Or just like in Indian culture, like for example, this is the best I could come up with at the moment. But you know how they or arranged marriages, for example, something in a particular culture like that. Like why do we try so hard to uphold these cultures at the detriment of the people that are living in front of us? Like if you're a kid, right, you want to do this arranged marriage thing, and your family's like, we want to do this arranged marriage thing, and you're the parents. Why would you force that on your child if your child's like, I don't want to do the arranged marriage thing? You're like, I'm good. I want to do something else, and then they're going to cause a rift in your family structure because you want to uphold the traditions of dead men. Basically, I don't understand it versus just be present with your children, stuff like that.
I think they probably think of it as like a threat to themselves, like their own identity, right? So, I mean, I obviously fucking mixed my, mom. I don't really know my dad too well, but my mom, not that it would even matter if she did, but she's not like that to even care in the first place. Now I have a mixed kid. That changes everything. Both my parents are Persian, right? My wife's not. Now my fucking daughter is whatever she is, and she's gonna grow up and she might get married and have kids, and there you go. It's the identity of the fucking Persian thing now suddenly becomes more and more washed away as time goes by. Some people don't like that as a threat to what they consider to be their identity. I'm gonna uphold that. I don't see it that way. Which is why obviously here.
Have you guys ever bought a carpet or a rug?
No, but we've gotten them for like my mom has given us to for a gift. Like if you're asking me as a Persian man to have a Persian rug, yeah, we do. It's actually unfortunately once we had a mold fucking incident, so we had to throw it away. But
Oh no. Happy Father's Day to all.
The follow-up was,
thank you.
if you ever had one, was it by definition Persian rug?
Yeah.
You cut up, cut up.
I thought you were gonna say did you take it for a ride, but no, we had a couple. Fucking straight up, dude.
Well, when you did have one, did you experience a whole new world?
We did, yes.
Did you ever have a pet named Abu?
No, I did not. We had a cat named Buns.
Did your cat have a red hat?
No.
I absolutely do believe, though, you're a diamond in the rough, though, Mike.
Oh, thank you. I think.
No, it's a compliment, I promise.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, we used to have a cat. We used to have birds. We just let it fly around the house because I was like, how do you get a cage of birds? So we just let it fly around, and they just shit everywhere. So then we just let them go.
Yeah, cats are one of the easiest pets to get rid of.
I wanted to ask the dads, what means the most to you guys to
today? Because I know it's not ties. I know.
Wait, do you mean
I know
the best,
that.
you mean the best gift?
Yeah, like what do y'all appreciate? Yeah, what do you I know it's gonna vary by man to man too, but still like alright. What do the guys how do you guys feel appreciated the most? Like what means the most to you guys today?
Like if I had to like just make it broad, loyalty is a big one for me. Right. So
Give me like 2 minutes. I'm sure you can drop them.
loyalty is a big one. I don't fucking those that I'm closest with I'm very loyal to. And like when that's reciprocated, it's like I respect that a lot. And I'll go far for somebody that does that.
Yeah, I have a meme. I have a PTR that says I return loyalty with loyalty and disloyalty with distance. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
You'll let us know if your sister-in-law's ever invited back to your gym, huh?
I totally would.
Fuck all that. I want to go.
You would run that to me.
PTR. That's the one.
Nice.
Yeah, that's actually really sweet.
You have a cute baby, bro.
Oh yeah. I got a bunch of gifts from the kid. This is I don't know.
That's awesome. Thanks for sharing.
I'm still waiting on my gift from Chili's. She strikes me one of those I can wait for Shein like 10 days later, but
She's gonna give you an expired Taco Bell coupon for a chalupa, and it's not even gonna be good.
Ooh, hey, you there?
yeah, you've been asking if he's there.
I know. 2 days. When I asked him, he leaves too.
We can send Chili's to Chili's. This is pretty.
It says I maxed out my reacts. I can't react anymore.
No. Oh, you gotta pay her some shit?
I don't know.
It's a limit.
No,
Yeah,
it's limited. Even if you pay, it's limited. It's weird.
It's so I
I'll
do
get
that. And no, it's
it,
like
it says you maxed out your limit. It's fucking weird.
you have to depend on the gifts now, and the gifts are cumbersome because you have to. It's not going well.
Monica, I got saved gifts. So I don't change my searches. So if you click on the search, it has your common searches. And I use the same ones all the time. So you gotta have your go-tos.
Oh.
This is one of my go-tos. At the end of the day, I'm still waiting for Chili's to tell me Happy Father's Day. As my child, I'll always be here.
I will be there for you.
No, but honestly, happy Father's Day to you guys who, I hope you seem like good fathers, so you seem like you really care.
Any Israelis eating here?
Wait, hold on.
I don't know why that was
Hold on,
funny.
I know the word. Hold on. I think I got this. I think the word is I don't want to fuck it up. I think it's gracias.
Gracilas?
Marabas.
Gracias.
I think it's gracias.
Yeah, I hope I got it right.
Gracias.
Oh my gosh, who's the new guy?
I don't know.
Huck up. So, without looking it up, sorry to change the subject. I wanted to quiz him on something that I had learned I forgot about. So, do you happen to know which British PM has Turkish roots? Take a guess without looking it up.
Either Thatcher or Blair.
Wrong.
Oh, is it Boris?
It's Boris.
You can tell.
And actually, it's really interesting, the history. His Turkish ancestor was like prominent politically, and I think might have gotten assassinated.
He's probably a Greek.
That's so crazy how much shit you guys. I didn't even understand the question.
So me too.
So fucking how do you know this stuff, dude?
The
Yo.
British prime minister. Okay. Well, I don't know if you want to explain.
Explain.
No, I mean, Hakub and I can't speak for him, but he seems to be interested in
Just
like.
keep going. I want to see if I can like figure this out. 'Cause I'm lost.
So Boris, I just forgot his last name. How did I just forget his last
Johnson?
name? Yes, Boris Johnson. He's a very kind of controversial figure. It looks like he never combs his hair, and he's blonde. Okay, and so he wouldn't. He's like the least likely PM that you would think would have this like deep Turkish roots, but his family history is quite interesting.
Yeah, but you gotta realize, like, having Turkish roots is like saying you're from, or no, better yet, you just basically saying you're from Earth. Nobody really knows where you're from, because you could be a Mongol and be Turkic, or you could be like what we consider Turkish today, which is like a bunch of Proto-Greeks.
I don't get what you're saying. You said
They're-
something like,
But they're not like.
you said something like saying I have Turkish roots is the equivalent of saying I'm from Mars.
No, and then I corrected it, more so like saying I'm from Earth, because it's really difficult to nail down what is a Earth. They showed up in the 15th century and fucked up the entire region.
Oh, you're saying Turk is a new term. So saying I'm
Yes.
Turk. Okay.
And it doesn't really pinpoint you from a specific part of the world. Because some of them are like the Seljuks, some of them are Mongolian, some of them are from the Altai region. But like if you're from modern day Turkey, you can be like a multitude of different things that has nothing to do with being Turkic. I just hate those people. I also don't like Boris Johnson either, so that makes.
No, I mean I didn't like him either, but I actually really liked his comments on this show about his ancestry. Like he was thinking about it more deeply than I would have thought from him, particularly. But I did want to ask everyone in the room if you've like looked into your ancestry as far as specific stories and found anything really surprising or interesting like that.
From my parents, my mom, but nothing. Apparently, the chess players, some people in the military, some shit like that, really wrong. And some shit like her dad was like a black, like turban wearing person. It's just something. I think I told you that before, right, Haga? What did that mean again? When they wear a black turban?
Well, they're part of like the. I always mispronounce this word.
Cited.
No, like it's an English aristocracy.
I thought Mike was
Like
saying
religious
that his
aristocracy.
mom's grandfather was a black person who wore a turban. I didn't know he was
Oh.
a black person.
That would be interesting. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing too exciting.
Yeah, same thing. I thought about looking into it a couple times. I'm like, it's gonna be extremely fucking boring.
Did you guys?
Crazy
I
part.
just found out recently, guys, that Joe Biden is dying. He has like what kind of cancer
What
is he on?
you just found this out?
Prostate.
I just found out like a few days ago. I didn't know.
Yeah. So once again, the argument people have been saying for the past month is this was all part of the plan. If he would have won, he knew he wasn't going to be able to make it through another 4 years, which means the
He
whole
should have
plan
just ran and let her take over when he died. If they wanted her to be president, if they wanted her to be president,
You don't want to say. You don't want to say. Just relax.
no, I wasn't commenting on what you said. I wasn't.
Relax.
I'm not commenting on what you
But I wasn't even talking though. I wasn't even talking. I'm just talking. Once again, the argument was if he would have ran, if he would have won, then if he would have died in the first year or maybe the second year, she would have been the president by virtue, which was the whole plan. This is what everybody's saying. That he knew, because if he's on stage 4 right now, that means he knew a long time ago. Because presidents get checked bi-weekly. They have their own internal office in the White House. Yes, they get checked daily, bi-weekly, monthly. There's no way around it. So once again, that means the White House did the fact that he was a cancer patient for a while now. If he's on stage 4, we just found out about it in the last 2 to 4 weeks. That means everybody knew in the White House, or the doctor knew, that he was a stage 4 cancer